Hello, everybody. This is Brett Davis coming to you from IQ Podcast in beautiful Coronado at Turkey King Studios. I have two individuals that are being recognized, a husband and wife, kindergarten teachers, and their beautiful son, Adrian. This is Monica and Mike Spingola. How are you guys doing?
Awesome, Brett. Thanks for having us.
No, you know what? You're both inspirational. And you know what's really neat is you were at our teachers event was it December when we gave our teachers awards? Isn't it amazing how much has changed since then?
Oh my goodness. What a bizarre world we're living in right now. Yeah.
Right.
What an event that was though, Brett. I thank you and Sarah for inviting us. We didn't know what to expect when we went, and boy, was that a spectacular evening.
You had a good time?
Yeah, it was great. It was really inspirational.
Good. Hopefully you had a couple drinks too.
A couple, yeah. Leave it at that.
Good. And go ahead.
I think we Ubered home. I don't know. Yeah, we Ubered home.
I was a designated driver.
Monica was the designated driver that evening. So yeah, I did have a couple of drinks.
So hi guys, this is Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
I can't see you though.
No, they can't see me, but
my voice didn't change.
I have a surprise. So the person that's going, that wrote the letter for you both, is online, and we'll start reading the letter right now. Okay.
Okay.
As a mother and mother-in-law of two exceptional and hardworking teachers, I'm writing this letter in order to nominate my daughter Monica Ortiz Spingola from Grant Elementary School in the San Diego Unified School District, and my son-in-law Mike Spingola from Rodriguez Elementary School, also in the San Diego Unified School District. I have observed their hard work as role models, leaders, and teachers. They demonstrate their dedication and enthusiasm toward teaching each and every single day. Monica and Mike are well known throughout the campus and community. Monica serves her students with compassion and nurtures them so they can grow to reach their potential in life. Mike is also well loved by students and staff. He is dedicated and compassionate and believes that all students are capable of accomplishing any goal when given the opportunity and resources. Both Mike and Monica are exceptional educators and human beings who truly care about their children's academic, social, and emotional growth. They dedicate much of their time throughout the year to meet the needs of their students. I cannot think of another couple who give so much of themselves, and all for the sake of helping their students get closer to their goals and feel good about who they are. Mike and Monica also have a small family of their own now. We welcomed my grandson Adrian a year ago. Now they have the opportunity to love and educate a child of their own. I highly recommend that you honor these well-deserved teachers, my children, my family, my heroes. Sincerely, Olivia Ortiz and Nana.
Wow, that was amazing.
Hello, Olivia Ortiz.
I know.
You did a great job. Good read.
Oh, thank you.
Unbelievable. That was incredible to have the support from family. That was wonderful.
I think they're choked up.
That was amazing.
Okay.
Do we have the rewards? I can show them?
Yes, it's right behind you.
Adrian's excited too.
We will call you back, okay?
That's good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Olivia.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's amazing.
You see okay?
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
I'll read it to you. This is for both of you. Teachers of the Month, Monica and Mike Spingola, presented by King Amanpour Studios and Talk with Brett. Thank you very much for your service to your students and to building future leaders.
Wow, that's spectacular. Thank you. Thank you, Brett. Thanks, Sarah. And if Olivia listens to the podcast, thank you, Olivia.
Yes,
the check's in the mail.
We're going to have some goodies for you. It's okay. It's funny. And hopefully there'll be we are planning an Academy Award for Teachers event in December. And hopefully in a minimum way, we can still get a minimal group of people with social distancing and masks
Yeah.
and have our first annual Academy Awards for Teachers, which you both will be at.
Well, that would be amazing.
Yes.
We definitely love to attend, especially after seeing last year's event. Yeah, thank you. We're truly honored and humbled.
Actually, I have a question for you two.
Wait a minute, is it private stuff or what?
No. I love seeing your family on Zoom. I mean, you guys are, your family and your teachers, and I love it. I love seeing that you have your baby there next to you.
It's beautiful.
Well, thank you, Sarah. It's quite the challenge balancing, teaching, both of us teaching our respective classes and raising this little rugrat. So, by now we've got a pretty good system down, but, somebody's always got to be with him, obviously. And we have our responsibilities to our students as well. So, we're by no means the only people going through this. Teachers all across our county, all across our state and our country are doing the same thing. They've turned their living rooms into classrooms. So ours just happens to be a classroom and a daycare. But it's been a challenge, but it's been the silver lining in it all is that we get to spend more time with him, as we're teaching. So.
Absolutely.
There's a question I have for you. Teaching is very hard in itself. With everything that's going on, how different is teaching from your home through Zoom? How much more challenging, or how similar or different is it from being in the classroom? Is it requiring more time or the same amount of time?
I think it's requiring more time because we had to go through trainings to start the distance learning and to learn how to use Zoom and the platforms that we are using. So I feel like, we're spending more time actually now is because, we're constantly checking work online and, we have office hours where, I have to be available for parents to Zoom in and to, with any concerns or questions. So it feels like it's a learning curve, like for us. Like we're both never really tech savvy, but now, we definitely become more comfortable with technology. But it's also really hard teaching through Zoom to kindergartners. Their attention spans are so low, so short, and getting their attention. They're in their bedrooms, they have their toys, they have all these distractions. So I basically have that time for more social reasons, to get the kids to see each other and communicate and share, and do a little bit of teaching, but it's not the ideal situation, not the ideal way to teach, for sure.
I would agree with
you're probably teaching parents as well. It's not just the students, right?
Well, it's definitely a less than ideal way of teaching children, but we're doing the best. It's thank God we have Zoom and some of these other platforms we've been using. But I think we're busier now. I feel like I'm accessible 24 hours a day. I'm checking my phone at all hours of the night to see if parents are communicating with me about questions they may have. So it's keeping us busy, and then there's certain challenges like Monica mentioned, keeping the kids attentive. You got background noise from the family members. Occasionally you get an inappropriate language being used from maybe older brothers and sisters, so you're quick to hit the mute button as soon as that happens. So there are definitely challenges. And then the fact that Monica's not giving herself enough credit. She's pretty good with technology. I'm horrible with technology. So I'm learning all this, the Zoom and all these different platforms that we've been using. I'm like a student myself right now. So I'm getting more comfortable. We've been at it for a couple months now, but wow, it was really a challenge at the beginning.
Could you see yourself doing your teaching this way for the rest of your life until you're done teaching?
I sure hope not. I think at some point, I hope we're back in the classroom with the kids. I want to continue. There are certain aspects of this that I will continue to use. There's a app called Class Dojo that teachers at my school have been using for years, it's a communication tool as well as a teaching tool. And I've always been resistant to it just because I'm not big on embracing new technology, but I've kind of been forced into using it now, and I absolutely love it. I send videos out to the kids every day, instructional videos, send their homework through it, and it's something that I'm communicating with the parents, constantly through this class dojo. So I think it's something that after this pandemic's over, I'll continue to use.
Right.
But I really hope we're not teaching through Zoom in the fall. It's a disservice to the students. Obviously,
to the parents.
This is above my pay grade to make that type of decision, but I'm hopeful that we're back in the classroom in some format, whether it be less kids in the class. I don't know what it is, but there's certainly obviously budget issues with that as well. I know we're facing quite a budget deficit after this pandemic, so there's a lot of hurdles. Yeah,
a lot of unknowns, a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah.
Do you personally know anybody, any teachers or anybody that has been affected personally that you know from COVID-19?
You mean infected with it, the virus? Teachers, I don't believe so. I heard through our principal, there was a family at our school that had been infected with coronavirus. I think, while it's bad out here, I don't think we're getting it nearly as bad as the East Coast is getting it. And I think that's why a lot of people are a little more relaxed about being out in public out here and wanting to get things opened up a lot sooner, because I don't think, and I'm not an expert by any means, I don't claim to be, but just by watching the news and talking to relatives who are back east and how it is in the New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania area, it seems to be a lot more prevalent, a lot more of a risk to the normal population back there than it is here.
Well, we appreciate what you do, and I also like to thank both of you from the bottoms of my heart for all the sacrifice that you're doing during this time, and you have your beautiful family now. And do you think that somehow has changed the way that you looked at teaching, having your own child now?
Oh, definitely. Oh my gosh, I have so much more empathy for parents. Think about how it's going to be when he's in school, and so it's definitely, I think I have more empathy, definitely more patience, more understanding, being a mom now.
There's really no way to
better teacher, honestly.
There's really no way to really, what probably in your mind before having children, what it would take to be a parent, but there's certain things you just can't gauge.
No, it happens. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both so much for being on my show, and I appreciate both of you, and I look forward to seeing all of you when this whole thing blows over.
Awesome,
Absolutely.
Brett. Thank you, Brett. Thanks, Sarah. Thanks for considering us for this. I'll speak for myself and say I don't feel I'm deserving of this, but I really appreciate it. I'm humbled and flattered and honored. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Well, we appreciate you, and also like to thank Olivia Ortiz, who wrote this a letter about both of you. She did a great job, and you can tell she really loves you guys, and God bless all of you.
It's always great to have the support of family. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
We'll see you soon. Take care.
All right. Thanks, Brett. Bye, Sarah.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
So I also like to thank my sponsors, King Amanpour, for allowing me to turn the lights on, and also like to thank Indian Motorcycles of San Diego and Cosmopolitan Restaurant and Hotel. And when I mean King helps me turn the lights on, I mean he is a sponsor. This is King Studios. But thank you very much, and I wish everybody a great day, and take care.